Have you ever felt confused, unsure of yourself, or confused about whether you were right or wrong after a conversation? If so, you may have heard someone who is narcissistic use words to trick you. Narcissists don't usually use direct insults or orders. Instead, they use carefully chosen words that make their power hard to see. They make you doubt yourself so much that you don't even realize what happened. It starts out small, like with a small statement. When someone says, "Wow, you're wearing that," it might not seem like a big deal, but notice how it makes you question your thinking. Narcissists are very good at making these comments that seem harmless in the middle of a talk. They plant seeds of doubt and slowly break down your confidence. Over time, their subtle wordplay can make you feel like you have to be careful what you say because you're trying to guess how they'll respond. Some people can't help but like narcissists, but that's where things get tricky. They'll praise you one minute and then say bad things about you the next. They might say something like, "You always do such a great job," when you really try. It sounds like a praise at first, but it's really a jab that makes you feel like you have to prove yourself all the time. This kind of sneaky praise gets you hooked. You want their approval even though it seems just out of reach. Have you ever had a fight and then apologized, even though you were the one who hurt someone? People who are narcissists are very good at changing the subject. They say things like, "I'm sorry you feel that way," which sounds like an apology, but is really in order to leave. This makes you responsible. Now, your emotions are the issue instead of what they did. It doesn't take long before you have to say sorry for something they did. Also, narcissists love to play down your feelings by calling you too sensitive or overly dramatic. These phrases may not seem harmful at first, but they can make you question your thoughts over time. What is the goal? To make you think that your reactions are always over the top or irrational. If you think that, it's much easier for them to brush off any worries you have. They also use gaslighting, which means making you doubt what you think you know about truth. "I never said that. You must have misunderstood" is something you may have heard. This phrase hints in a sneaky way that your memory isn't good, putting the blame back on you. Some people find it hard to trust their own feelings when they hear it over and over again. The most dangerous thing about all of this is that it often seems like nothing more than a mistake or a joke. The narcissist, on the other hand, has power when these trends happen over and over again. You start to question yourself and wonder if you're overreacting or misinterpreting what's going on. While you're confused, they stay in charge. How then can you spot these sneaky tricks before they work? Pay attention to how you feel after talking to someone. Do you often feel bad about yourself, guilty, or angry without knowing why? Do their words make you think about your own feelings or memories? If the answer is yes, you might want to take a step back. Also, remember that your feelings are real, and it's okay to believe them. It's not easy to see these subtle kinds of control, but it's the first thing you need to do to get free. When you notice the pattern, their words lose their power, and you start to believe that no one has the right to make you doubt yourself, especially not by tricking you in a sneaky way.